Moorilla Hobart International. Can introduce to you the first of our main draw matches. This is the first of 31 matches over the next 6 days. From Belarus, Olga Govortsova. And the event's 5th seed from Spain, Carla Suarez Navarro.
And good morning and welcome to Hobart for the opening day of the 2013 Moorilla Hobart International, being played for the 20th time. And the first of our main draw matches is about to get underway with the 5th seed Carla Suarez Navarro taking on Olga Govortsova of Belarus. Beautiful conditions in Hobart today, top of 27 expected. And plenty of good matches to come. Following this match, we continue with our main draw matches. The number 8 seed, Sloane Stevens, takes on Laura Robson. Battle of the Young Guns a little bit later on today on our feature courts. Going all the way through this week with the finals, semi-finals on Friday and the final on Saturday. So all the matches will be streamed here at hobartinternational.com.au and on YouTube. Good crowd in. It is Kids Tennis Day today, so the kids have been playing on some of the outside courts and the clay courts at the Domain Tennis Centre. And that crowd will build up, no doubt, as the afternoon goes on. It's a great stadium here, the centre courts. Just seeing that shot, the view. So let's take a look at some of the players who'll be in action in this match. We'll get started with Carla Suarez Navarro, who is 24 years of age, 34 in the world, a little bit below her best ranking of 22, which was back in 2009. Got her season underway in Brisbane last week and went out in the first round to Petra Kvitova. Has a beautiful one-handed backhand. It's the 5th time playing here in Hobart. Reached the quarterfinals back in 2010. We're looking to better that performance and really get back to that 22 ranking that she had a couple of years ago. I was playing on the clay, but had some reasonable results on hard courts as well. Takes on that player on your screen now, Olga Govortsova from Belarus. 57 in the world now, has been as high as 35. That was a couple of years ago. Was also playing down here for the 5th time. And every time she's played main draw, she made it through to the second round. 2011, 2008, 2009. And last year had to come down and play in the qualifying event and went down to the eventual champion, Mona Bartel. This is Olga's first tournament for the year. We're looking to get off to a good start in 2013 ahead of the Australian Open coming up next week. So that's Carla Suarez Navarro warming up there. Top of 27 expected weather-wise. Beautiful conditions, not too windy. This tournament traditionally can be quite windy. And the forecast looking good for at least for tomorrow as well. 27 expected tomorrow. A little bit of rain in the middle of the event and then warming up again towards the end of the week, towards the quarterfinals and the semi-final stage. And a little cooler for finals day at the moment.
3 minutes.
As I mentioned, the 20th event, 20th Hobart International. Certainly a lot of good players have come through here and really set up their years. Kim Kleister's a former winner, Alicia Mollick. Serena Williams has played down here before. It really is a good event on the WTA Tour, and the last chance for these players to get some match practice ahead of the Australian Open, which starts next Monday. So the top seed for this event, Sue Shea of Taipei, who's ranked 25 in the world. We've already had a bit of news today. Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova has pulled out of the event with an injury. Reached the final in Brisbane, going down to Serena Williams last night. So it means that Mona Bartel, the defending champion, will move into Anastasia's spot. And we'll take on Ash Barty in the opening round. So a bit of a change. It means then that there's a space free for a lucky loser to come through and fill the remaining spot in the field.
Just roll them down, thanks.
It's a pretty good year for Carla Suarez Navarro last year, reaching a final in Portugal. The semi-final, well, done pretty well in Grand Slams, been a quarter-finalist at the Australian Open, the French Open. Part of the Spanish Fed Cup team as well. The head-to-head between the two stands at 2-1 in favour of Navarro. And their last meeting was on a clay court. They have played on hard courts before, but a little while ago. So the players will have a good understanding of each other's matches. And see each other plenty of time to her. So we're not too far away from a start in this one. Sloane Stephens and Laura Robson to come today to complete our two main draw matches for day one of the Moorilla Hobart International, and the round one matches continue into tomorrow and through Tuesday as well. Still some qualifying matches to get through. Earlier today, Mandy Manella having a 3-set win to move through to the main draw of the event. They did pretty well. 4-1 down in the third set. Dropped the first set 6 games to love.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this match will be the best of 3 tiebreak sets. Carla Suarez Navarro to write the chair won the toss and elected to receive.
So it's pretty common in the women's game that players, when they win the toss, will choose to receive. Get into the match first before having a serve.
Could I have a water, please, Bob? Thank you.
Second seed in the event, Sorana Castell. Ranked 27 in the world, so we got in the rankings 25, 27, 28, 29, 34, 35, 36. Well, we did have 36. 36 is out. 38 and 39 in the event. So still going to be a tough draw. We have the defending champion here, which is great. Moorilla Hobart also in this event, playing with a wild card. Former winner of this event as well. Chanel Scapers of South Africa played in the Hopman Cup, so he got 3 matches, comes in with plenty of match practice, as does Ash Barty, who played there as well. Kirsten Flipkins will play Francesca Schiavone. Kirsten playing in New Zealand, getting through a couple of rounds. Annabelle Medina Garrigues has played Hopman Cup this year as well for Spain. Sloane Stephens, who played against Serena Williams up in Brisbane, comes in reasonable form too, as does Laura Robson, who's already played a match as well. Bojana Babusic, the Australian Open wildcard winner. So she's through the main draw in Melbourne next week. But the focus is on this match. Carla Suarez Navarro, Olga Govortsova. Govortsova to serve first in the opening set. And that'll be a feature of the Suarez Navarro game. Just a beautiful one-handed backhand.
Love it.
And again, beautiful way to start. Two very nice backhands down the line. Govortsova will be aware of that. You're looking to get it out onto that forehand side more often than not. So the decision to receive first, looking good at the moment. 3 break points in the opening game for the number 5 seed. It's a beautiful winner. All the winners coming from the backhand sides. And the early break in the opening game of the match. It's Govortsova's first match of 2013. Didn't play in any of the events last week. Let's see her come to the net a lot. She's won 8 doubles titles on the WTA. I think we'll see her attacking to the net throughout this match. Tricky conditions in the middle of the day. That's why Carla Suarez Navarro has the cap on. Nicely done. Both players don't have huge serves. So particularly off the second serve, you'll be seeing the players attacking.
Nets. First serve.
Nicely done. Haven't seen too many errors to start off the match. It's all been clean hitting. Nice rally. Interesting that Suarez Navarro chose to run around and hit one of those backhands as a forehand. The high ball deep into the ad court. Thought maybe the backhand would have been the better option there. But now 3 break points.
Nets. First serve. Forward.
So still one more break point here. Just rushing into that shot. Govortsova. Govortsova just looking for the towel. Just a golden opportunity there with 3 break points. Some good serving from Carla Suarez Navarro. Just a couple of first serves. It's good work from Suarez Navarro. Nicely done defensively. Those 3 defensive forehands in a row just to get back into the point. And again, turning around with the big weapon, the big backhand. Be upset with herself, but she's right in that point and did have that opportunity cross court. Govortsova trying to get into the net. Some good lob work. Now we're back to Juice. Ball just drifting wide. Breeze picking up a little bit here at the Domain Tennis Centre. And another breakpoint opportunity now for Govortsova. That's long, so we open this match with 2 breaks of serve. We're all level in the opening sets. Did really well there, Suarez Navarro, particularly off the return of serve. Just getting the racket to it, went deep. Lots of doing the right thing, taking a few steps into the court, but was just pushed back and then had to play defensive from there. Nice work from the number 5 seed. And that right in the hitting zone. Not a lot on that serve. And again, we have break points. So 3 breaks of serve in a row with Suarez Navarro leading 2 games to 1 in the opening set. Beautiful day, as I mentioned, in Hobart. Sunny, 27 degrees, 24 at the moment. Breeze not doing a lot. Has been a lot windier than 15 kilometres per hour at this venue over the years. And
they're behind here in the car.
It's actually swung around a little bit from earlier in the day. South, now coming from the north. But still, great conditions for tennis, as they will be for the next couple of days as well.
Thank you.
Certainly a lot better than the first day of the qualifying events on Friday. 41 degrees in Hobart. Hottest day on record. And in the aftermath, there's still plenty of bushfire activity around Tasmania. And that will continue for a little while to come. So we're waiting for a hold of serve. Suarez Navarro, 2-1. 3 breaks to start off the match.
Love 50.
Just pressing just a little bit too much. Right idea to go to that juice court side. Stay away from that backhand corner. Just a little out of position there. She's about to hit that ball.
Wait, please.
Great use of the moon ball in there too from Govortsova, but the follow-up shot just coming in too short just allows Suarez Navarro to really flatten out that forehand, and then just has control of the point again. Just 5'4" Suarez Navarro in height, or 162 centimetres. Had a couple of mid-court balls, Govortsova, early on in this match. She's going to go and change her racket over, but just trying to find that range. In fact, she's going to grab the towel, but she gets that half-court ball. Should probably start coming in behind a couple of them. Don't win 8 doubles titles and not know how to volley. Try and get into a good position, keep the ball nice and deep, and really try and take the game on.
Take a seat, thank you.
A little bit of movement in the grandstands. People make their way in.
Yes.
And again, just that second serve just sits up and is there to be hit. It's the reason why we've had all these breaks of serve.
Advantage Govortsova.
So Govortsova to grab another breakpoint opportunity here.
Olga Govortsova. 2 games on.
So 4 breaks of serve to start off the match.
Wait, please. Thanks.
That's better. This time taking the game on.
15 love.
Seeing that short ball opportunity to get into the net and taking it. Got to see more of that throughout this match.
30 love.
I think Suarez Navarro there was looking for call or maybe to go up and challenge. No Hawkeye here in Hobart.
Nets. Versus. $30.50.
First double fault for the match for Govortsova.
$40.50.
It's probably the only real question on that Suarez Navarro backhand is when she's forced to move, pushed out wide. And now we have a hold of serve for the first time in the match. Govortsova 3 games to 2 in this opening sets, the opening day of the main draw, the 2013 Moorilla Hobart International, the 20th year of the event. Plenty of great tennis to come over the next couple of days. 31 main draw singles matches to get through. And some really good matchups coming up. Looking ahead in the draw, the opening round matches, Bojana Jovanovski taking on Annabelle Medina Garrigues. Mona Bartel, the defending champion, taking on the young Australian wildcard, Ashley Barty. Sloane Stephens and Laura Robson to come later on today.
Time.
And the top seed, Sue Shea, won't have it all her own way against Peng Shuai of China. So some really good first round matches coming up. By the end of today, we'll also have the qualifiers in the main draw. But now, can Carla Suarez Navarro hold serve? That's terrific. Govortsova getting a game going now.
Love 50.
Again, taking advantage of that second serve. It is just waiting to be hit. well done. Ball just dropping slightly.
15 all.
Tricky as well with the position of the sun. Ball just getting right off the line. Really at the moment, if it's going to be a battle from the baseline, Suarez Navarro is just going to have the edge there. That's why Govortsova will need to come to the net. Really take advantage off the Suarez Navarro serve, which really isn't all that quick. And again, that second serve needs to work on the pace, and Suarez Navarro was playing on clay, and you can get away with that a little bit more on the clay courts, but hard court ball tends to sit up. And again. So a break for Govortsova.
By 4 games to 2.
It's in a good position in this opening set. Too powerful that time. Lots of a nicely set up, good angle. That's the right side to approach on. Go down the line and force Suarez Navarro to come up with a big forehand. Pretty solid on that backhand side. Both players just struggling to do much with their second serves. I was saying before, on a clay court, the serve can be used mainly to get the point started. On a hard court, the ball sits up too much and is there to be put away. Got there. Let's see Suarez Navarro at the net too much in her matches. time. Just a nice change up, even though didn't end up winning the point. But needed a lot more depth on that volley. So big chance to really take a commanding lead here, Govortsova, in this opening set. Game point. So call from the umpire's chair.
Balls, please.
Olga Govortsova. 5-2 now in this opening set.
Towel, thank you.
And for the first time in the main draw, we'll have the coach coming out. Have a chat to Carla Suarez Navarro.
Time.
So Carla Suarez Navarro just having a chat to her coach, which players are entitled to do on the WTA events. So what she can come up with here. Just missing.
15 love.
I suspect one of the things that would be talked about there is putting a little bit more on the second serve. That's where the problems are starting. Really need to do more than that. Not happy with herself. Just wanted to stay back. Had the opportunity there to come forward. Suarez Navarro just not putting enough on those ground strokes. So 30-15.
Net. First service.
So an opportunity now, Govortsova, you see standing right on the baseline, will really attack this second serve. I just adjusted her stroke at the last second there, Govortsova.
30.
Or just guiding it over the net. And it's come off okay, so 30 all. Great angle.
30-40.
So it's a set points for Olga Govortsova here. Too much. That is the opening sets. 4 breaks of serve to start off.
Bring the towel, thank you.
Gvortsova's taken the next 4 games. 6 games to 2, the opening sets in the first of our main draw singles matches at the 2013 Moorilla Hobart International.
Score update, set court, first set, Govortsova 6-2.
Thanks, Lucy.
Time.
So after 36 minutes, first set has gone to Olga
Second
Govortsova
set, Govortsova to serve.
of Belarus. Can Carla Suarez Navarro turn things around?
Love 50.
Just missing the back of the line. It's Suarez Navarro, particularly from the back of the court, just needs to keep the ball deep. Keep Govortsova behind the baseline.
Oh! 15 all.
Now Govortsova just getting that game really up and running. As I mentioned, her first event for 2013. Took a little while to get going, but after that it's been pretty smooth.
Nets. First service. Next. Versus.
Mentioned it was pretty still out there, but as this afternoon wears on, we'll see that wind start to pick up, make it tricky for the players. Again,
30-40.
It's been the side that's let her down. Govortsova, that opening set. So an early break point opportunity for Carla Suarez Navarro.
Deuce.
Great serve too. Nice and deep. So Navarro just trying to get herself into an attacking position, but you can see there, way beyond the baseline.
Yeah.
Missing there as well. Govortsova holds in the opening game
First game, second set.
of the second set.
Towel, thank you.
Coming up a little bit later on this afternoon, Laura Robson will be in action against the number 8 seed Sloane Stevens of the USA. Looking forward to that one coming up on centre courts. Well defended. That'll lift her confidence.
15 love.
Both players moving to all corners of the court there. Again, that ball just nothing on that serve.
15 all.
It's just easy for Govortsova there. Again, just beaten by the depth of shot. It's all very much rolling in one direction at the moment.
Yes. Govortsova. Yes. Yes.
So tight second game of this second set.
Thank you.
It's a little problem in the crowds. Halted temporarily. Nicely done. And again, we see that net play coming in as well. Just really taking that advantage to come forward. It's such an attacking move, and so is Navarro. Is pretty good defensively. Won't be able to keep that out all day. So break point, 2-love second set.
Yes.
Catching the frame on that one. Back to Deuce. Again, just that serve sitting up nicely. Not a lot of power there. So for Suarez Navarro, it's all about the placement. Has to be precise. They're going into the body. That's what we've got there. Well, didn't have to do all that much to put that ball away. Another break point. That's nicely put away. And this is what Suarez Navarro will need to do. Try something different. Try and just upset the rhythm of Govortsova. Let's try a few looping balls deep. Try and get Govortsova off balance. What a difference the first serve makes. Really important for Suarez Navarro to hold here. Just stop the run of games. Govortsova has won the last 5 games in a row. And she does.
One game more.
Just hanging on in this match. 51 minutes we've been playing. Second double fault of the match for Govortsova. In fact, the only 2 in the match. Nicely done, getting Suarez Navarro way out of court on that forehand side. Was always going to come back in short and taking advantage of it.
30 all.
That's a bad miss from Suarez Navarro. That was very makeable. Just need to get that ball back in the court. Got it nice and deep. Plenty of options to choose from. Just couldn't finish it. And that's gone wide as well. So another unforced error. They're starting to creep in now for Suarez Navarro. We're on serve in this second set. So day one action, the main draw, the 2013 Moorilla Hobart International. And the first match of the main draw singles. Olga Govortsova, the bottom of your screen. Looking pretty good at the moment. First set 6-2. We're on serve in the second set.
Love it.
That's a better serve from Suarez Navarro. Just putting a little bit more on that. Great volley. Solid work at the net from Govortsova.
15-30.
Gives you some sort of idea as to the 8 doubles titles that she's won. The reason why she's won them. So another overall call by the umpire. Leading to 2 more break points here for Govortsova. It'll be pretty hard for Suarez Navarro to come back from here. better. Much more aggressive, Suarez Navarro there.
34.
Forehand drive volley, just in a good position. Now it's a bad unforced error. Have plenty of court to work with. Into a good position. And there's the break of serve. So 3-1 now for Olga Govortsova. Came up after this match. It's the number 8 seed Sloane Stephens taking on Laura Robson. Also some doubles a little bit later on to finish off the day. That's nicely done.
30-50.
It's that first movement in to just put away that ball. Suarez Navarro, as I mentioned, this is the 5th time that she's played at the Moorilla Hobart International. Quarter-finalist back in 2010. Struggled the last 2 years out in the opening round. Last year to Annabelle Medina Garrigues in straight sets. It'll be very hard to get back from here, particularly if Govortsova happens to hold, get to 4-1. There it is. So another unforced error by Suarez Navarro. 4-1 in this second set. And there is confirmation of the match coming up next. Sloane Stephens, the USA, taking on Laura Robson. Be at the conclusion of this match.
Count me down. counting me down?
Yeah. And you go. 20. 10.
Time.
Whoa, it just flipped right around. 45 minutes.
So Olga Govortsova of Belarus off to a great start. Well, looks like a great start to her 2013 season. 6-2 and 4-1 now.
Love 50.
Yeah, we will.
Next. First service.
Getting a little off balance as she hit that forehand. Seen it a couple of times in the match today.
Next. First service.
Two goods.
15-30.
Again, a nothing serve. Really has been where the problems started for Carla Suarez Navarro. It's not totally out of the question that Suarez Navarro can get back into this match, but they need to cut down on the unforced errors. A little bit more on the serve. Holding serve should be the key here. And there, another one. It's a game point for 5-1. This match is slipping away quickly from Suarez Navarro. Number 5 seed, big danger of going out in the first day. And there it is. So 5 games to 1 now. Only been in action for 1 hour and 8 minutes. Really, since 2-2 in the opening set, it's been all one-way traffic. Suarez Navarro just winning the 1 game since then. backhand, which is such a big weapon for her, just not working at the moment.
Thanks for the ball back.
I think some of the fans figure out that ball, wanting to souvenir it. Not the case. Just been out of sorts today. Carla Suarez Navarro just really hasn't been able to get her game going. Struggled on serve. And again, just another unforced error. So, match point now for Govortsova. Still one more match point. Great work here from Suarez Navarro, saving 2 match points.
And yes.
Going to make lots of work for this. And the hardest game to win, the final one. A little bit of pressure just finishing it off. He's just going to be allowed to take this match. Those sort of unforced errors. Just keep racking up. So another match point. I've seen that a couple of times throughout the match, just getting that open space, putting plenty of angle, plenty of topspin on the ball, making it dip sharply. Again, opening up the court. See, put away. So from saving 3 match points, now has a chance here to break. Back to 5-2 and just add a little bit more pressure on Govortsova to try and finish this off.
Yes.
That's good depth from Govortsova that time. It's forcing Suarez Navarro to try and dig out that ball. A lot more aggressive here from Suarez Navarro in this game.
Suarez Navarro.
Well, been forced on the defensive, but knows that she needs to hit out pretty quickly or she'll be sitting in the locker room. Right on the line. Well, that had plenty of pace on it. No margin for error. That was beautifully hit. Really was an all or nothing shot. A great way to save a break point. And again. So 2 in a row, and it brings up another match point. And a great way to finish 3 backhand winners in a row. And the number 5 seed is out of the Moorilla Hobart International for 2013. Olga Govortsova 6-2, 6-1 in 1 hour and 16 minutes and is through to the second rounds. So our next match features the number 8 seed, Sloane Stephens, taking on Laura Robson.
Thanks, Luce.
But a great performance by Olga Govortsova, her first match of 2013, and doing it in emphatic style. Swapping breaks a serve early on in the first set, and then getting through 6-2, 6-1. She'll be very happy with that performance. We'll now go on to play the winner of Moorilla Govortsova and Romina Oprandi. Hoping either today, tomorrow or on Tuesday as the Moorilla Hobart International continues. So that is the first of our main draw matches here. That's what's coming up next, and we'll be back very, very soon with that next match here at the Moorilla Hobart International.